Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be breaking down the airport reunion and why it's the absolute value proof. First, we need to understand the context of the scene. So Mike goes to California to see his girlfriend Elle and his best friend Will, of course. And he reads a letter that Elle sent to him one day before going to California.
Will is painting a lot, but he won't show me what he's working on. Maybe it is for a girl. I think there is someone he likes.
In the letter, Elle says that Will is acting weird and making a paint for a girl that he likes. So Mike knows two major things before going to California. He thinks that Elle is happy and have lots of friends, and that Will likes a girl. And that's the context. That's the information that he has before going to California. Now entering the scene, we see Will and Elle pretty happy waiting for Mike. When Mike appears, Elle goes there and kisses him, and then it's Will's time. And what Mike does? After 5 months away from his best friend, he doesn't hug him. In that situation, we can think of 4 things that would explain Mike's behavior. One is that Mike knows that Will likes him, so he's keeping distance. That's bullshit because the Duffers and Finn already confirmed that Mike doesn't know about Will's feelings in the end of season 4, so how would he know in the beginning? And for the rest of the season, Mike flirts a lot with Will. So why would he say, "Hawkins not the same without you, I've been lost without you, would be cool if we were a team"? If he didn't want to give Will hope. The second thing is that Mike and Will have grown apart after 5 months of not seeing each other. That could be true, but Will is there with his arms open waiting for his best friend to hug him, and Mike doesn't do that. So even though we could say that Mike is the one who feels that way, who feels that they have grown apart, in the rest of the season they share a lot of heart-to-heart conversations that these conversations you can have with someone that you're not close to. So that wouldn't explain Mike's behavior either. The third thing is that Mike doesn't like hugging his friends. That's bullshit because in the D&D scene is established that Mike can hug his friends because he hugs Dustin. So that's bullshit. And the fourth, and the one that I think that would explain Mike's behavior, is that Mike likes Will and is trying not to be suspicious about it. I think that's the most plausible reason why Mike can hug Will. Because in my interpretation, Mike is aware that maybe he likes Will too much, or that he doesn't like Elle the same way he likes Will. I think he had this realization at the end of season 4. But I don't believe that he knows he likes men. I just think that he has this comparison between the way he felt towards Elle and Will. Okay. So I think that he's trying not to show those feelings because he thinks that hugging Will would make the situation awkward or would show to the others that he likes Will. So it would make people doubt his sexuality. That's why I think that he doesn't hug Will. Another proof is that in Mike's head, the feelings that he have are unreciprocated. Like, he thinks that Will likes a girl because of the letter, so he can be trying to make Will jealous, or he's with Elle, or he's just trying to show Will that he doesn't care that he likes a girl. I think Mike is just trying to be normal. If it was Dustin or Lucas in the situation, they would be teasing Will like they did in season 3 when Dustin had a girlfriend and Mike was, "Is she hot?" Teasing and making and being curious about the girl that his friends like. But Mike never brings up the mysterious girl. So next proof is the fucking painting. Mike loves Will drawings. They are in his bedroom walls, and he has a binder with all of Will's drawing. So Mike, knowing that Will has a painting that is not for him, must be devastated. And that's why he asks about the painting before asking how is his friend. He doesn't ask, "How are you, Will?" No, he asks, "What is that?" referring to the painting. So I think that this is just internalized homophobia, and we can see that throughout like the Wrinklemania fight, where Mike is the one who makes the situation awkward because Will is just like, "Hey, bro, you didn't send me letters, and I'm sad because you sent a lot of letters to your girlfriend, but you didn't send none to me." Like, and Mike is just like, "Yeah, because she's my girlfriend and you're not." I know that he doesn't say it that way, but like it's implied that Mike's saying that he can't send letters to Will because he's not his boyfriend. So he's the one who makes the situation awkward because like Will, even though he likes Mike, he will never do any movement because he loves Elle and he thinks that Mike and Elle have a great relationship and are happy. So he will never make a movement on Mike, and he's just like literally he's just talking about their friendship because he just want his best friend back. Okay, now I'm going to dive into the subtext of the scene. So first we have the flowers that he gives to Elle. So in the flowers there is more yellow that is known as Will's color than purple that he established that is Elle's favorite color. So that could symbolize that Mike feels way more romantic love for Will than Elle. Or that his romantic love is headed towards Will, is headed towards yellow. And I think that's just symbolized that Will has a bigger part in his heart, like something like that. I think that these flowers have this meaning. Okay. Mike and Elle's kiss. This kiss is not intimate because like the way they recorded that, like the way they filmed that, there are people passing in front of the camera making the moment not at all romantic. Like you could argue that it's an airport, but they could have just positioned the camera closer to them, but they didn't. Like you can see how you can see how an endgame couple kiss should look, and it shouldn't look like that. Also, the scene shifts the focus for Elle being upset with the from Mike and not love Mike and the flowers. So when watching the scene, we are not encouraged to think, oh, that's such a cute couple. We are thinking like, why is Elle sad? And last thing to point out is that Mike is literally pushing Elle away from him while they kiss, and that's just not straight behavior after not seeing your girlfriend for 5 months.
Oh, careful! You're squishing your present.
Okay. And the last thing is that Mike's not being his authentic self because we can see that he's using some clothes that he's bought in the airport. And why should he be making a persona in front of his girlfriend? Why wouldn't just he use the clothes that he had in front of his girlfriend? And as soon as Elle is not there anymore, like is not in California anymore, Mike changed his clothes to his color palette and his normal clothes. So it's just weird that in front of his girlfriend he can be his authentic self. He's hiding something. But when he's with Will, he's being more authentic. And we can see that because just Mike and Will have a lot of heart-to-heart conversations, as I said before. And it's super authentic, and Mike is just like being his true self around Will. So I think that's my analysis. Let me know what you thought in the comments. And if you have any video requests, you can send me. And follow me on Tumblr, and I think that's it. Bye-bye!